Okay, hello. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about soothing the skin barrier. Ben's washing a dish. So I recently wore this for about 3 to 4 hours and it fried my skin. And when I say fried, my skin reacted to it. My skin doesn't react to anything. Okay, I put on all kinds of stuff all day long. My skin said absolutely tootly not. I got tiny little bumps on my eyes. My skin this isn't breakout. So this isn't pimples. This is not pimples. This is just aggravated skin. But I'm going to show you how I calm it. Now remember, we're all different, but this is what I do. By the way, the sunscreen, I don't want you to feel like if this is working for you that you shouldn't be using it. We are all so different. For some reason, I just had a reaction. But I did want to show you and type out what it is, just in case. If you want to go research it, check it out. Yeah, this is be gone. So our face is completely cleansed. I don't have anything on it. This is my skin, which is actually kind of glowy. Look at that. Nothing on it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff. This stuff really works. It really calms. It really soothes your barrier. I also have the serum. We'll get to that. But the first thing I do, face is washed. I take this, and this is just the Kung Fu Panda edition. And I will douse my face. And I like to go in a circle, so I make sure I coat everything. Okay, we're drippy, but that's where we need to be. In fact, I'm going to do my chest. Honestly, my skin already feels better. It just feels so much better. So the next thing I'm going to do, this is going to seem excessive, but I'm going to put this on. And this is just going to be a more concentrated version. You're thinking that's extra. Yes, it is, but I need it all, and I've done this before, and it always works. Okay, and I just repurchased this. So I do quite a bit of it, but it's okay because I don't use it every single day unless my skin is just not feeling great. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to lightly put it all over my face. I'm putting a really thick layer. And remember, see how thick it is? Just think of it as a more concentrated version of the spray. Now we're going to come back to the spray and you're going to see why I use both. I promise. There's a method here. Now I'm going to start by letting you know that if you do any kind of mask, we're about to do a mask like this, but if you need to lay anything down in a thick layer, I cannot recommend this brush enough. And you're thinking, I would never use that. If you ever do any kind of face mask, you would. And the way that it lays it down so evenly, and I don't like to get masks underneath my fingernails. I'm going to link this brush. It's not a commission link or anything. It's just a link to the site, but I just love this brush so much. Well, I was going to tell you, but now the Dyson is Dysoning. Bless his heart, though. At least he likes to clean. All right, this is a calming mask from Shani Darden. And as you can see, I have been tearing into this because it truly balances my skin. So where I'm at right now and what this did, that normally doesn't happen. But I do sometimes 3 looks a day. And my skin will still be, it's very resilient. We're not all the same. I do have very resilient skin. But that being said, this makes sure that it's ready for the next day. And again, I don't do this all the time. I do probably once a week. That's really all you need. Sometimes more if you have sensitive skin, but I can't recommend it enough. It's unscented, which is what we would want for something very calming. So it's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a nice little stir, make sure everything's all mixed in. Ooh, yum. Now I want yogurt. Anytime you have a mask like this, it's always a good idea to stir it. Okay, so I'll just use this. Nice. And then I'm just going to take this and smooth it out. Oh, it already feels better. Yeah, I even have this little patch here underneath my eye. Don't love that. Ooh, look how smooth. Satisfying. And I'm just going to put this all over my face. And I'm just going to let the video run. I might need to grab more, but that's not a big deal. No, I think that's going to be enough so we don't have to double dip. And if I was going to get more, I would have taken, I don't want to go in with this because it's already touched my face. Even though my face is clean, it's just always better. I just like to teach y'all. I would take this, which I have my little alcohol wipe here, and then I would just grab more with that. I just like to teach good habits. Don't feel obligated, just know. Now I'm gonna let y'all finish watch this. Oh, I love doing this. And if you're wondering, hey, you put a lot, I'm about to grab some off of my face and I'm gonna put it on my chest. And then I'm gonna let this sit for probably, I mean, if you have 20 minutes, which we're normally doing this in the evening, and then we can go scroll my saved highlights or go check out my TikTok. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna grab extra and then I'm just gonna start to take it down onto my chest. And I don't need quite as much on my chest. I want a really thick layer on my face, but on my chest I just a little bit. And that's another reason I love this, because now look, it's not underneath my fingernails. I know this seems very not needed, but once you have it, you're gonna be like, where was this? Actually, I want to put just a little bit here where I had the little flared up bumps, because I put that on my lids, which maybe that was my fault, but it happened everywhere else. And I mean, we gotta have sunscreen on our eyelids, but you know what? My Bliss sunscreen. Okay, while I'm marinating, I'm gonna show you the sunscreen that has never betrayed me. Okay, now we're gonna let that sit. But in the meantime, I'm gonna spray some more of this. Just never enough of this. Never, ever enough. Now go sit somewhere and marinate. This one. This one's never let me down. And I don't want you to feel like, oh, I need to run out and get this one. No, if what you have is working, you don't need this. But for me, I will say this sucker right here, this works under Estee Lauder Double Wear. And if you know Double Wear, you know that's a difficult foundation with SPF. Beautiful. It's beautiful underneath it. It's never fried my skin. And I've used it for a very long time, and it's just beautiful, and it doesn't betray me. I wanted to use this because I did see it all over TikTok. No wonder y'all doubt TikTok. So I'm gonna give you a tip. What I'm gonna do when I rinse this off, I'm gonna fill the sink with just a little bit of ice water, okay? And then rinse it in that. Or you can do a bowl, but just keep on and be very gentle with that ice water. Oh, it's so good. Ice water. So the ice water, it's gonna leave me a little bit flush, but just for a second. I'm gonna do one more spray of this. And don't think I do this every single night. So if you're thinking, oh, that's so wasteful, it's not. We are on a mission. And then more of this. The sprayer on this is really aggressive though. We could do without that. Okay. And then my face was actually wet when I apply this. Okay, we're still steeping. Did you think I wasn't going to use this? This is the greatest stuff ever. This actually does take down my redness. So these don't take down redness. They kind of just calm and soothe. By the way, I had to go downstairs and get this one. This one is Ben's. So I took that. So I'm just going to put it in my hand. I'm just going to do 2 pumps. And I'm only going to put this where I know I have a lot of redness, which is here. And I do quite a bit. Again, we're using it as a mask because I'm about to do one more step in this process of calming the aggression. Oh, it already feels better. Put some there. Oh, it's so cooling. I love it. And then we talked about this 2 weeks ago. Keep these in the refrigerator. And get the ones that are moisturizing. Blueberry, strawberry, watermelon. Just look for the ones that are hydrating. Okay, keep them in the fridge. And put them on your face. And then let them sit for as long as you can let it sit. And then your face will be calmed. I'm on the mend. And get a bunch of these in the Sephora savings event. That's always what I do. I stock up. Oh, that little raw spot already feels better on my eye. Okay. Now, I marinate some more. And if you have a hand fan, even better. And in case you're wondering, I'm going to be posting these back to back to back, but I filmed it last night. so I knew I would have more time. I know, but it's never let me down. Now, I do this at night so I don't put any makeup on. I go to bed like this. I don't even put my anti-aging on. I don't put nothing else on. I just let this sit for overnight and I just go to sleep like this. And look, these already look better. I can just feel that it feels better and it already looks better. Now my cheeks are gonna be flushed because of the ice water, the mask, anytime they get wet. But once this all dries, my skin will go back to just its calm state. Now it will be in the morning, which you're gonna see this tomorrow. But maybe I'll hop on really quickly after. I know this is confusing, but again, I filmed it on Tuesday night. You're watching this on Wednesday, and I'll just pop on tomorrow and I'll kind of explain again because I'm going to film a few things tomorrow. So before I get on, you'll see how calm my skin looks. This works. It works for me. Please, we're all different. But this has absolutely never let me down. I know it's a lot of things, but it takes a lot of products sometimes just for this. Okay, I'll see you when it's Wednesday. Love you.